Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brandon and I still make videos. In today's video, I've got 4 of the most popular smartphone gimbals. On this hand, I've got the Zhiyun Crane M2 as well as a Smooth Q2. On this other hand, I've got the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 as well as a Surui Pocket Stabilizer Plus. I was borrowed all these stabilizers by the good people at Cameras Rosebank. I'm not getting paid to make this video, so rest assured my opinion is as unbiased as possible. Let's get into it. Alright, we'll start off with the Zhiyun Crane M2. This is by far the most versatile gimbal on our list today because it can accommodate smartphones as well as small size cameras. Let's balance it real quick. Smaller and more lightweight, the Crane M2 3-axis gimbal designed for compact cameras, smartphones and action cams up to 717 grams. An optional mounting accessory is required for attaching action cameras, of course, which we didn't have access to for this shoot. However, the compact design allows you to maneuver your camera more freely and for longer periods. This aside, the Crane M2 provides the standard features that have made gimbals such a revolutionary addition to the world of camera support. And by the way, this gimbal is really easy to set up. So I like this gimbal because it holds the camera in place and it doesn't shake. When I move around, it's like, stay there. In conclusion, this gimbal is the one you should definitely consider. However, the price point is a bit steep, but totally worth it if you're a content creator. Its feature set overshadows the other gimbals in this test, and let me know if you think we should give this one away next time. The app is terribly designed, I must say, but luckily you can control the whole gimbal settings through this system right here. We were supposed to test out the Zhiyun Smooth Q2 and Osmo Mobile 3 on this day, but the gimbals weren't working properly. They were fully charged but somehow couldn't handle the load of my phone. Also, the Osmo doesn't allow you to use the gimbal straight out of the box without activating it on the DJI website, so keep this in mind when purchasing this gimbal or should you win the giveaway. Imagine if we were on an island somewhere and we hadn't set it up prior to the trip. That would have sucked. So we're having quite a few issues with some of these gimbals today. Even my favorite gimbal, the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. So we're going back home to try and figure out what's the problem, why some of them are not working the way they're supposed to. So we'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully we would have sorted out all these problems. But for now,
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands.
after the numerous issues that I had with the Osmo Mobile 3 yesterday, I decided to take it out with me on this short Nyana trip that I went on, and not really to vlog much about it, but just to show you guys how cool and awesome this little device is.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
For beginners and casual videographers, the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 is a must-have accessory. Its smart design, strong feature set and fair price make it stand out from the crowd. It is both powerful and easy to use, and the difference it makes in the quality of your footage can be absolutely staggering. Another thing I really enjoy about this gimbal is that it works in the same way as a Ronin S. Also, the portrait mode thing, quite amazing because it allows you to create content for Instagram stories without having to worry about cropping in edit.
To the very end.
It's almost impossible for me not to recommend this gimbal. There's very little that I don't like about it. Mainly the fact that you have to register the device before using it for the first time. But the build quality, app features and the reliability of DJI make up for that one flaw. Alright, so in closing with this gimbal, I think it's an amazing gimbal and totally worth the price. If you haven't entered the giveaway yet, now would be a perfect time as we're announcing the winner on the 10th of August. This would be the perfect price if you're starting out in videography and you want to get your videos to look crispy and amazing when you're walking around. Okay, let's test the other gimbals. Alright guys, welcome back to day 3 of the test of all these stabilizers. Today we're testing out the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. Let's set it up. Given its tiny body, it's clear that Zhiyun are hoping the Smooth Q2 can compete with the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Despite being pocket-sized, the Zhiyun Smooth Q2 offers some of the best stabilization performance yet, and its motors are quite powerful. Alright, so I have to say that this gimbal is by far the easiest to set up compared to the other 3. The build quality of this gimbal, however, is a bit lackluster and it leaves a lot to be desired because the materials feel like it could wipe off with frequent use. Also, the size of this gimbal is a bit heartbreaking because if you have bigger hands, you're going to struggle to hold it without pressing all these other controls. The nifty little package, it works. But the biggest problem that I'm facing right now is that this part of the gimbal gets into the shot when I'm using the wide angle on this phone. Whereas when I'm on the standard lens, it doesn't get onto the shot. Give and take, if you want to get beautiful wide shots, you're definitely going to get this moto into your shot. The size of this gimbal continues to be its biggest disadvantage. You can't go into underslung mode properly and have enough to hold on to from this end because it doesn't come with a mini tripod straight out of the box. You'd have to buy it and then add it on, which is an additional expense, whereas you could just put the extra money into getting something like the Zhiyun Crane M2. Moving right along to the Sirui Pocket Stabilizer Plus. It is quite a complicated gimbal, as you can see me trying to balance it here. Safe to say, it's not big phone friendly. This gimbal is a one-axis gimbal, so it only balances out one movement only. Left, right when in landscape mode and up, down when in portrait mode. In my opinion, this is not a stabilizer. This is a glorified selfie stick that doesn't really do much stabilization, as you can see from this shot. I don't think anybody should invest any money whatsoever into this product. Unless of course you are this brand's specific target market with this gimbal, then that's amazing. First things first, when the camera is facing the other side, the front camera, let me show you. When the camera is facing that side, you see so much of this giant mechanism that's on this gimbal. That's a big turn off, especially because number one, it's not even that steady. There's nothing you can do with it. When you go into the normal camera mode, the standard zoom lens on the iPhone, then we're quite good. But still, there is no stabilization whatsoever. And by the way, this gimbal is on. Look at it, it's on. It's fully set up, everything. So in my opinion, this is not worth your time. Don't look at this gimbal. Look at something else. Alright guys, so in conclusion, I'd like to say 3 of these 4 gimbals are absolutely amazing. I'm talking about the Zhiyun Crane M2 and the Q2 Smooth, as well as the DJI Osmo Mobile, which is the one you're seeing me from right now. Again, a big thank you to the people at Cameras in Rosebank for borrowing me all these devices and letting me make this video for you guys. I've left a link down below if you'd like to purchase any of these gimbals. Just don't purchase the Sirui one, it's terrible. But you can purchase the other 3 with the links down below. The links down below are affiliate links, so if you purchase through them, you are indirectly supporting this channel. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and turn on post notifications. Let's also interact in the comment section down below as always. But for now, I'm about to close this vlog in one of the 11 South African languages. And this week it's English. And it goes, I'll catch you guys next week. Sure.